know what people don't tell you? When you've moved your entire life, and I'm talking about since I was 13, I've been out my house, right? I'm gonna spare y'all the childhood trauma stories. But just know that like I've literally moved almost every year, if not every year of my life. Even when I had a baby, Peanut is 3. She's been with me, and every year of her life, we've moved. I told myself that I wasn't gonna let her live the life that I lived. And I think most parents have that same feeling, is like, I know what moving constantly did to my spirit and what it did to my soul. I know what it felt like to never feel like you have a home and to always be homesick because of moving every single year. You never get to be settled. You never get to be comfortable. It's always living in a constant state of fight or flight. And it got to the point where I was just burnt out and I couldn't do it anymore. But I still had to keep going, right? So I don't think people talk about it enough that when you're in a constant state of survival, when you finally get to a place of calmness and stillness, it feels chaotic. It feels scary. It feels overwhelming. It feels like everyone around you is so happy for you and you're just like, no, this doesn't feel right. I'm laughing because I was just crying, but like, it's crazy. It sounds insane, doesn't it? Like, it sounds crazy. Like, Ty, you should be excited. You just got a house. Like, you're a homeowner now. And I'm like, yes, I do. Yes. Yes, I should be excited that God finally gave me some roots and I'm planted and it's mine and no one can take it from me. But I've moved every year. I'm used to change. I'm used to adapting. I'm used to never being comfortable. Now you're telling me I can get comfortable. It feels weird. It feels wrong. It feels like I need to rewire my brain somehow because I don't know what to do, right? Like, I'm going with the motions and doing the things that I know I have to do like I always have. But you're telling me at one point that'll be it and I won't have to do anything else. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Nobody talks about this though. Nobody talks about going from survival mode to not. Nobody talks about living life for you and then shifting it fully to Christ and what that entails. Because I swear to you, y'all, like I swear to y'all, June, I got baptized. If you guys have been following me, you know how crazy my life has been from the beginning when I had social media years ago. I've had social media for a really long time. Some of y'all don't even understand the transitions and the life changes that I've had to endure and suffer through without God, okay? Without God. I have been thugging it out without him, being stubborn in my own selfish worldly ways. Now that I finally have him, I'm not scared. I'm anticipating a crazy 2026. I was about to say 2016. That's crazy. I'm anticipating a crazy 2026. Like, I've never been fully devoted to Christ my whole life. The things he's done in the past 6 months of the year, bro, I lost my car. He got me another one. You know what I'm saying? My finances were going down because that apartment was sucking me dry. He gave me a house. Not only that, he healed me from my childhood trauma. He's healed me from my relational trauma. He's helped me break soul ties. He's helped me purge my spirit of anything impure. And he's still doing that, right? Like, I'm not perfect. I'm still, healing, especially now that I'm like acknowledging the fact that it feels uncomfortable to be stuck. And it's not that I'm stuck, but like to be in a standstill at some place, right? Like, it feels weird. It feels weird. And I don't think it's talked about enough that what you do or how you should feel or what you should do when you come out of survival mode or when you fully devote yourself to Christ. I'm so grateful. I could literally throw up. Like, I'm so grateful to everything that he's done for me. I mean, you know how they'd be like, I wish I could repay him, and I know there's nothing I can do to repay him other than live a life that he wants me to live is what I'm gonna do, right? But like, it's honestly mind-blowing. So much happened in 6 months, man. And it's true what they say, like, lock in with yourself and lock in with God and watch what he'll do. And I'm a living testimony to that. All the things that played out in these past 6 months. Me and my daughter was sleeping on air mattresses at one point, bro. Like, we drove a U-Haul by ourselves from California to Georgia. It took us 3 days. We had to stop so much because she was so uncomfortable. Just imagine driving by yourself across the country with a crying baby in the back. Like, I have been through so much. And now I'm here, and you're telling me that I don't have to go nowhere no more. You're telling me that not only do I have a home, but she has a home. You're telling me that even after God told me to walk away from that relationship, that he would take care of me, and I trusted him, that he came through on his word. Sometimes you don't know why he does the things that he does. Sometimes you don't understand it. But I promise you, listen, because he is so like, I don't even know what's the word to use. Like, he just listens. And he always, like, gives you back what you give him. Always, always. I mean, it took a long time, right? It took time for me to purge. It took time for me to submit. It took time for me to fully devote. But the minute I did, ooh, child, I'm here. Look around me. Like, I'm here. And I don't know what success looks like to y'all, but the fact that I have something to show for all of this moving and pain and suffering, something tangible, something like generational. I can pass this house down. You know what I mean? Like, I have something to show for all of the pain and suffering that I endured my whole life. It was like he was prepping me all those years, even though I didn't know it, to be here. Now I just want to steward it. Now I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to self-sabotage like I normally do. I don't want to run. That's all I've done my whole life is run. Not even sometimes intentionally. You just get into survival mode and you don't know how to get out of it. And now you're telling me I don't got to go nowhere. Now you're telling me I don't got to run. And nobody can take it from me. Nobody but God. And I'm okay if he takes it from me because it's him. He gave it to me, you know. I submitted all my things to him. My finances, my mind, my heart, my tangible things. Man, I was like, man, I don't own none of this. This is all you, Lord. And sure enough, he takes and he gives, and he takes and he gives. It's a crazy place to be in, y'all. 2026. What are we doing, 2026? What are we doing? What are we doing, Lord? Because it's going to be crazy. Like, walking into a full year, fully devoted, on assignment, walking in purpose. I don't know about y'all, but I'm anticipating some crazy stuff next year. I'm not about to get emotional on this camera. I don't know what next year is going to bring, but my last day of my 75 hard is tomorrow. There's so many things that I've done from the minute I got baptized to this very moment that I'm talking to y'all. All by the grace of God. That word, his word, carried me. Because when I tell you what should have took me out of here, I should not be here talking to y'all. Should not be here talking to y'all. But I am. Because God didn't give up on me. And I'm not giving up on him ever. That's it. Locked in, twin. All right, y'all, I'm done. I'm done being emotional.